What's the term for Thursdays? Grey's Anatomy? TGIT. Thank God it's Thursday. And apparently today Grey's Anatomy is back on TV on ABC. I don't know anything about Grey's Anatomy. I only watch it because my sister watches it. Actually, I kind of know a little bit. So the blonde lady was dating the prince from Enchanted, and then he died in a car accident or a plane accident. And now there's somebody in witness protection, and the person she was being protected against found her. And that Asian girl's not on the show anymore, and neither is, what's her name?
Grey's not blonde.
What would you call that? Oh, she's a brunette.
No, she's not.
What is she?
She's like a red.
She's a blonde. And then Katherine Heigl's not on the show anymore either. Oh, I got another text.
Katherine Heigl's retarded.
Yeah, Rashad sent a text. So in this video, I want to talk about, oh, P.S. I don't think I'm going to do intros anymore because I suck at intros. And until I find a good intro to my videos, we're just not going to do them because they're awkward and they're weird. You know what you clicked on. You know whose channel this is. So who needs an intro? I am actually seeking help from you guys, some of my viewers, anybody who's traveled internationally. My cousin and I are planning a trip to Paris, and it's actually been kind of hard. So just to give you a little bit of background, we have a cousin that lives out there, and he invited us to come stay with him, which we're obviously going to take him up on his offer. Like, how often do you have a cousin that lives in Paris? Like, him and his husband live out there. They have a house. And if we don't have to pay for boarding if we're in Paris, we're not gonna pay. So we're planning a trip. My cousin lives in Arizona, and she is planning to come out here, and then from here we're gonna fly from LAX. And we've been tracking the flight on Hopper. I don't know if you guys are familiar with the app. It's an app where it's available on Android and iPhone. And it's an app where you can kind of type in the dates that you're looking for, the city you're looking for, and it'll send you deals and alert you the prices of different airlines. One airline in particular that I found to be very affordable is WOW Airlines. But here's the thing. There's actually like a 13-hour flight from LAX to Paris with a layover in Iceland. I wouldn't feel comfortable doing a layover in another country. There's a couple other flights that I found that have layovers in the U.S., which I'm fine with, but I wouldn't be okay with a layover in Iceland because I've obviously never been to Iceland, and, you know, just one of those things like traveler's anxiety. Also, that flight was like $700 or like $650, but it doesn't include many of the amenities that as a traveler I'm going to need. So essentially, it's $600 for the flight, but I have to pay like $60 for a checked bag to and from, which is $120 on top of the $600 for the plane ticket. And it doesn't include food. It doesn't include drinks. So then you have to factor in that cost. So then once we factor in the cost, it's like $900 for an airfare that's advertised as like $600. Ooh, somebody on Grey's Anatomy just got electrocuted. He did that with a spatula. He opened the blood. That's cool. That's really cool. Doctors are so smart. If you've seen tonight's episode of Grey's Anatomy, you know what I'm talking about.
Nobody got shot.
Well, no, but he started fire. Anyways, shut up. I'm doing a video. So, WOW Airlines, everything is separate. So I reached out to my cousin that lives in France, and I asked. I was like, hey, like, who do you normally travel through? Because he's always coming here. He's originally from San Fernando Valley. So he's always coming back here. His mom still lives here. And he suggested flying through Air New Zealand. And did they tell her what happened? Oh, she knows. They all know. Can you mute it? Okay, thank you. Oh, you're fast forwarding. So I asked him, and he suggested. Oh, my boyfriend texted me. What's your discovery? I'll reply in a little bit. My cousin JP suggested Air New Zealand. I wasted like a good 30 seconds on like nothing. Air New Zealand, Air New Zealand, Air New Zealand, Air New Zealand. But the only thing with that, and the flight is about $800. Air New Zealand. The flight's about $800, and it includes your one accessory, a carry-on bag, and a checked bag, and food and drinks. And it's not that expensive, but the only issue I'm finding is that my cousin said it flies from LAX to London, which is a 10-hour nonstop flight, which is amazing. The less time I spend in the air, the better. Like, I barely even make it on the drive from here to Vegas without like, oh, I need to get out of the car, or a 3-hour flight from LAX to Guadalajara. I'm just like, get me off this plane. So to do 10 hours, I've been looking at flights that would be overnight, which in essence I would be sleeping, so it wouldn't bother me. But this flight goes from LAX to London, and I think you have to pay another flight to get the connection from London to Paris. Or I don't know if you take a train. I guess I should ask him on that too. But that's the one where, that's the airline that I think is most, it makes the most sense, only because you're not paying any extra hidden fees. You get your check bag, an accessory, a carry-on bag, your food and drinks. And it is a 10-hour flight. Like, you're going to get thirsty. You might get hungry. And it's nonstop. Like, yes, let's do that. Versus, 14 hours through another airline where you have to pay everything separate. So my question for you guys is, if you've ever flown internationally, what airlines have you used? What have you found most helpful? What's the longest airplane ride you've ever been on? Were you okay? Did you have anxiety? Did you take anxiety pills before you got on? Because I feel like I may have to smoke something or pop something, because that's a long time in the air. And sitting next to my cousin, I'm just kidding. I love my cousin. Just give us some alcohol. We'll be fine. Or give her some alcohol. I'll drink some alcohol too. Oh, it's a pretty dress. So please, 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 please let me know. You don't have to write it in the comments. You can. It's helpful. But you can also write to me on Twitter at Marcy Superstar. And if you've actually traveled to Paris, give me some insight. Give me some insider's tips. I've been watching a lot of travel vlogs for people who have gone to Paris. I hope you guys can hear me, because my sister... Are you deaf? Like, why is the TV so loud?
Because you're talking very loud.
Because it's a video.
You're
And this is the
basically
best
yelling.
lighting in the house. I'm not yelling. I'm just naturally loud. They're naked. Why are they both naked?
Do you know that cell phones have 10 times more bacteria than an average public toilet seat?
Gross. So, like I said, if you could please give me some information on traveling to Paris. I've recently learned that you can buy tickets to take a trip up to the Eiffel Tower. You can buy tickets for that. There's a train that runs from the main attractions. You could take public transportation instead of paying for taxis or Ubers. What else have I learned? I have learned pocket pickers, they're a real thing. I've learned that I really want to have a French baguette fight in front of the Eiffel Tower. Mom, okay. I'm gonna turn the camera around so they can see you. This is why I need to move out. I have no privacy. That is so rude. There's literally, I can't do anything in this house. It's like 10:30 at night. Everybody's telling me to be quiet. I don't want to do dishes. Everybody's telling me to be quiet. All the lights are on. I've been trying to film all week because there's so much I want to tell you guys. But between work and school, which I started this week, the only time I have to record is at night. And by that time, everybody's asleep, so then I can't be loud, and it's just a hot mess. But there's a couple other things I want to share with you guys. I'm going to go ahead and close this video up only so my sister can watch Grey's Anatomy, my mom can stop yelling at me, and so we could all get some sleep. So if you want to talk to me, please, please, please tweet me. I love Twitter. Like, Twitter is honestly the best app in the world. I love Twitter. There's so many things on there. Things you can learn, pictures, videos. Oh, and my phone's also at 20%. So that's it for this video. Thank you for watching. Tweet me. Let me know about Paris. And I'll see you guys later. Thanks for watching. Bye. Yeah, see? Outros are awkward too. So we're just not even going to do outros anymore.